everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look right here. I was inspired by a picture I saw on Instagram a few days ago. It was a picture I saw of a British makeup artist and it was like basically this look. I will link her Instagram down below because she's just amazing, like she's so inspirational. But when I saw this I was like, oh my god, I was in love, and I just love all these tribal looks at the moment. But yeah, I'll link her Instagram below so you can check her out. But if you want to see how I created this look, then please just keep on watching. Also, make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. So I've just done my foundation quickly, just because it will shorten the video down because I don't want this to be too long. But you know the drill with that anyway. I applied my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the colour NW15, and then I just applied my Rimmel London Lasting Finish Concealer just under my eyes and on my chin, just to brighten it up a bit. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my eyes, and I'm going to be taking my Bobbi Brown Ultra Nude palette. So I'm going to be picking up this shade right here in the shade Stone, and I'm just going to be applying that to my crease. I'm going to be blending it quite far, like down and up also as well, just so it's like ultra smoky. And I'm literally just going to be going over it until I've got my desired depth. I'm then going to be picking up this shade from the same palette in the colour Cocoa Berry with a pencil brush, and just applying that to the outer half, and kind of smoking that up into the crease just a little bit, just to deepen what we've already set down. Then I'm going to take that same blending brush as before and just blend out that line so it's not so harsh. I'm literally putting hardly any pressure on my eye. I just literally, with the lightest touch, just blending out that line, just because I want it to be nice and blended to start with. And then I'm going to go back in with that same colour to just deepen that outer edge, just to pat it on, literally just in that corner, just so it makes it a little bit more dramatic. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Makeup Revolution shimmer brick. I'm absolutely in love with this. Literally, it's so pigmented, and I think it was like £2. I'll link it below, but it's so cheap, and I can't believe how affordable their stuff is. Like, it's actually really nice stuff. It's very creamy, very easy to blend out. Yeah, I'm loving all their products at the moment. So I'm going to be taking the second one from the bottom. If you hold it up that way, second one from the bottom. It's like a pinky champagne colour, and I'm just going to spray it. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to spray it with my MAC Fix Plus first, just to dampen it. So again, I'm taking it quite high, just to really accentuate the shape of my eye, to make it look a lot larger. I do also find with some of the Makeup Revolution like shadows and things, that it's best to swipe them on, like brush them on nicely, instead of pouncing them on, because it just, I don't know, it seems to just stick to the brush. But if you swipe it over the lid, then it really does seem to come out. So I'm going to be taking this right in the corners of my eyes, pretty much up against the nose. Those colours together are so beautiful. So now that I've set my lid colour down, I'm going to go back in with that blending brush and that same dark shade as before, the colour Cocoa Berry, just to blend it over, to get rid of any like harsh lines that that colour has just made. So I just want to like bring that shade back over the top only slightly on that outer edge. So now I'm going to pick up another clean flat shader brush and pick up that white shade that we've got at the bottom, and I'm just going to be applying that to the right in the inner tear duct of my eye, and then I'm also going to be dragging it underneath as well, just on the inner corner section. So it's quite thick, we don't want it too thin, we want it to like make a statement, if you know what I mean, and really make the eyes brighter and look larger. Because once we do, I'm going to do some dark over this side, and then once we bring that just underneath that white, it will make the eyes look a lot larger. Okay, so now for underneath the lower lash line, I'll be taking a pencil brush and in that same dark shade, the Cocoa Berry shade, and applying that straight under the lower lash line, just to smoke it out. And I'm going to be connecting it with the what we did before on top. So I'm going to go right up to where we stopped that white shadow, and then I'm just going to pick up a clean pencil brush just to blend that out. I'm then going to pick up this really small and precise pencil brush. If you haven't got like one this small, then you can use an angled brush, but I'm just going to dip it into that same dark shade and then kind of draw a line right underneath that white shadow that we just applied before, the centre, and just drag it slowly underneath. Okay, so now this eyes are like semi done, I'm just going to quickly put some mascara on and throw on some lashes. So for brows, I'm just going to be filling them in with my Brow Bar To Go. I would show you, but it's all smashed and I can't lift it up. But you know, things happen. So I'm literally just going to fill them in. I don't normally do anything special with my brows, I just fill them in, seeing as they are like quite thick anyway. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to use that same brow shade that I just used to fill in my brows, and I'm just going to pick that up on the brush and kind of really over contour this top of my nose and the like the corner of my nose. So I'm literally just gonna bring that into the brow as well. I'm gonna blend that right into that brow and bring it down. Not all the way, just sort of like to the centre. And then I'm just going to make, when I get down to the bottom, just don't put any more product on the brush, literally just drag it down and blend it out so it blends nicely. And then I'm going to grab a clean one and go over that line just so it's not so harsh. Okay, so to draw the lines on my face and the design on my face, I'm going to be taking two lipsticks. One's the Dolce Gabbana one in this colour, doesn't have a name, it says just 110 on the bottom, but it's like this deep red, like such a pretty colour red. And then also I'm going to be taking this one by Revolution called I Am Ready, and it's just a slightly darker red, more of like a brown tone red, which I'm going to be using as well. Okay, so to apply the lipstick to my face, I'm going to be using this MAC 194 concealer brush. So I'm literally just going to take some of that colour the Dolce colour first, just to map out where I'm going to do my design. I always shake whenever I do something like really detailed. My hand just goes seriously, I have to like hold on to it. So I'm literally just dragging this across to my cheek and sort of like making it lighter as it goes outwards, so it looks like it's been like dragged, if you know what I mean. Also, it doesn't have to be too even each side, so, because I feel like that way it looks a bit more like, I don't know, like effortless and like a bit more realistic. And then just going to take this up on my forehead. So I'm then going to take this Revlon, the darker brownish sort of toned lipstick, and just use the other side of that brush, and then just kind of like just smoke it out slightly, just to do a little bit more detail, just like smudge it downward. So it looks like it's been like more painted on than like perfectly drawn on, if you know what I mean. This lip liner by Rimmel in the colour Cappuccino, and I'm just gonna like do like a little design like just over the top of what I've just done, but I need to sharpen this. My kind of like face design is all done. I'm going to be just like bronzing up my face and contouring a little bit with my Makeup Revolution contour palette. So I'm just going to be applying this with my MAC 188 brush. I'm just going to pick up that contour shade in the middle. I've been loving doing my like powder contours with this brush recently. I don't know why, but it's just so much easier. I don't know if it's because it's like a flat top brush and you can really get that line that's dead straight. I don't know, but I just been loving the outcome recently. For blush, I'm going to be taking my bhcosmetics blush palette, because I don't want to like it to be too bright, so I don't like pink. I want some more like brownie tone, so I think I'm going to mix these two, like a more of a brownie tone, and this more like mauve tone shade blusher, what it's called. So I'm just going to mix those two together and apply that to the apples of my cheeks. So for highlight, I'm actually going to be taking the shimmer brick again and picking up this like rosy tone shade, what we lay down on our lid, and applying that to the top of my nose, all the high points of my face. I'm going to be going in between my little design. I'm going to be going down the rest of my nose with that same colour. On my Cupid's bow, and kind of like either side. I don't really know what that bit's called, but either side of those little lines. And you're taking that on my brow bone as well. Literally basically get the biggest brush you can find and just highlight your whole face. I'm then going to be taking this brush from Real Techniques. It's the number 300. And I'm just going to be like dabbing it into pretty much all of the shades and tapping that off and like highlighting my cheeks using quite a light hand, just swiping it on just because we want to be shining to the gods. Okay, so now moving on to lips. I'm going to be lining them with my MAC Subculture lip pencil. And then for lipstick, I'm going to be first applying my one from Revlon in the colour Pink Pout. I'm just going to be applying that all over my lips. And then for the centre, I'm going to be applying my MAC lipstick in the shade Satin. I'm then just going to go over again with my lip liner just to create a little bit more of an ombre. I'm then going to take again that red lipstick that we used to draw on our face. And then I'm just going to literally like draw a line down my bottom lip and onto my chin. And then take that lip liner from before and just deepen it slightly on one edge. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this tribal tutorial. I absolutely love it. My ultimate favourite. I just don't want to take it off, to be honest. I love these like colours together. They work really well together. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did, and please don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on any like Instagram and social media and things like that. I'll link everything below so you can be updated when I post videos.